Hello, this is Judy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be working on day number 8 in Chrissy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches. And the sketch I'll put up in the corner so you can see it. The sketch has lots of paper layers, a couple of photos, and title, and it is on a white base. So I'm going to follow it pretty true to the sketch. I'm going to use Close to My Heart's new collection. It's called Smarty Pants. It's a school related collection, and this is a stamp set that goes with it. So I pulled that out and I did some die cuts. I did the pencil and the, you want to call it a little banner. So I can stamp those, and then this is a sticker sheet. There's some I've already used, but I really love it. The sketch has an open book, and look, there's an open book. Yeah, it's a really fun collection. And the pictures I selected were of my granddaughter and her kindergarten celebration at the end of the year. And this is her lovely teacher that she just loved. So these are some of the papers from the collection. This is a really soft peachy with some stars, and on the back is a rainbow stripe. And then I just cut up some of the strips that I had left over from another layout I had done. And this is Lemonade, which is one of the colors in the collection. And this is, you know, their composition book. And on the back is the has a whole bunch of different words related to school. It's a little more advanced than kindergarten, which is the grade she was in, but not much of it's going to be showing, so I'm not going to fret about it. And I'm just going to lay these papers down in comparable rows like the layout has. This is a fun sketch. And this paper is of, you know, those writing, kindergarten, learning to write papers that we had. I don't even know if they still use paper like that, but I thought it went really well with this. So here's some of that blue with the subjects on it. And this is going to be the one that the photos and everything layers on. I'm going to actually put that on top. And I don't have to use all these strips. They were just scraps. This is a really good one to use up scraps, right? So but that's basically what I'm going to have laid out. I might have to rearrange it a little bit to get it more balanced. So that the black is really pulling my eye right now, so I want to make sure it's more balanced. Can you see that difference? So let's see if we can spread that out to make it a little more eye appealing. Should I put this one over the top of that one? And how about a blue? And then that. And then the black. And yellow. And that one. I like having the alphabet there. This can go down a little bit more. Put this one here. And a yellow. A blue. And now we can do the black. And I think I might want the yellow in there. Okay. I like that. There we go. Now that looks good to me. Okay. So I cut out these as picture mats because she's wearing pink. And she's a girl, right? She loved pink back then. So, and then I'm going to pull the pink in with some of the die cuts that I did. There's a pencil, and there's that little banner, and there are some other stickers here, so I can use those. You nailed it. That's almost the same as that one, but Super Duper is a good one. So I can sprinkle those around. Let's see, the sketch had some hearts going down here, so I can always layer these going down that way. We can have the, it's going to be layered on here like this. And then I can put the pencil here. Well, that's going to conflict with that pink, right? So let's see. Oh, it's a stripe on the side. No, that's not going to show very much. So I could do it over here. Oh, okay. So let's see. I stamped this one out and fussy cut it from the desk of, and that was this stamp here. And oh, the pencil. That's one of the things I wanted to show you. The pencil has, I'll always pencil you in, and I didn't really want that there, but it's, and I will sometimes cut my stamps apart to eliminate parts I don't want, as long as I can put it back together fine. And that's right inside the pencil. It's very close. So I don't think I could cut that out in any way that would be good. I'd be scared to try. So I'm going to use a marker to color it. This is something we used to do way back when. And I'm going to use one of our new Le Pen markers. These are real fine point journaling pens. Love them. So you can see I've practiced a little bit because this is red, but it doesn't damage the stamp at all. So you're just going to take the pen and color onto the stamp. And this way I can get the image without the writing. And if it doesn't give me a good enough image, I can always use my pen to color in the lines, because I'll have the outline of it pretty well with this. Hopefully, right? So I'm going to hop on it. And I'm going to get this under here to give it a good impression. I'm going to hop again because it might have dried a little bit. And I'm going to cut out my head as I stamp this. All right, it didn't work really well. So what I'm going to do now is use my pen to trace over the line. But I forgot the line that goes across here. Usually we'll add a couple more. All right. That looks fine. So there's my pencil. And let's stamp this. And I'm going to use Capri, which is this. Actually, that might be a different blue. Let me look and see. It is, no, it says Capri is the color, but hopefully matches. Capri is one of our new colors. I haven't used much of it yet. I think that's Capri that I used on here. It might look different because it's on the pink. Maybe that's what is not looking correct to me. But we'll see when we stamp this in a solid. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay. So I'm also going to ink the edges of my pieces just to give them a little more definition. I'm trying to think of what color I should use to ink the edges. I usually try to ink them all the same color, but I don't think yellow for the yellow would be fine, but yellow on like this blue piece would not. So I'm trying to think of what color might draw all of them together. And to tell you the truth, I think gray might do it. All right, so I'm going to try pewter. It might be a little darker than I want, but the other option would have been linen, and that would have been really light. And mink is more of a brown tone, so I wanted a cool tone of the gray. So I'm going to remove this off of the white, because if the inky pieces, if I lay them on the white, it could color it before it dries. So let's not do that. And we will get all these pieces off of here. And I will speed this up as I ink everything. You don't need to watch all that. Okay, off camera, I went ahead and just reordered everything the way I wanted it. Got out the little pieces. I did another pencil with the capri. And this little element here is something that my granddaughter made, and it's been floating around waiting to get scrapbooked. So it's going to get scrapbooked this time. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I have a thing about doing borders around my pages, and this one to me screams, you got to put something on here. This needs a border. So I have a stamp that I have left on my block because I use it a lot, and it's a dash and a dot. So I'm going to get it lined up on my block here, and I'm going to use this to stamp a border. And then I also got the scissors off of the carrier sheet, and I'm going to use that to make it look like I am cutting a dashed line around this page. So I mean, you know how when you think of something, you say, oh my gosh, that sounds so cool, and it doesn't turn out the way you thought it would? Let's hope it looks okay, because it sounds like a really good idea to me right at the moment. Okay, so I think I've got that lined up. There's a little line on these blocks. These are close to my heart blocks, and there's a little line to help you line things up. And this stamp has lost a lot of its stickiness. I need to really give it a good washing so that it has better stickiness. So I've used this so much. So I don't want to move these too much because I have them set the way I want them, but I'm going to need to move them just to get around the edges. So I'm going to move that, and let's see. We're going to continue with the capri because that's what we've been using. I just feel that if you're going to use a color, continue to use it. It makes your page look like it all flows together. So, all right. I'm going to have to do it this way because I can't see it the other way from where I am without getting my head in the way. And I don't think you want to see my head every time. All right. All right, so now we got room for our first pair of scissors. And we're going to go like this. Cool. Okay. Scrap paper. I'm just going to do one part of this and we will continue on. All right. Another nice thing about the Versamat is I can move this without touching it. And this is the Versamat from Close to My Heart. I like it. This is looking exactly how I thought it was going to. So I've got 3 pairs of scissors and a triangle. So that's good enough for me. I'm going to leave that and not do any more scissors. Very good. Right, now I need to glue these down. And I'm actually going to use some tape for this. And we're going to start at this end. Okay, this is where I'm at, and I want to do a title, which will be kindergarten. So I pulled out this Picture My Life card from the Smarty Pants collection, and I think I'm going to do it and type kindergarten right here. So I pulled out alphabet stamp. This is Stacy's hand. It's really nice for, you know, elementary age typewriting. So we'll get that printed out and see how it goes. I'm going to have to space it and make sure it fits. And let's see, what else am I going to do? I might add a little bit of splatters, right? That would work good. Let me see what color. We've got lemonade, so we can do that. I'll do that right now. Should have done it before I put the pictures on, right? So we're just going to push where it says push. Get a little bit of ink to come out. All right, there we go. We'll cover up the pictures. Do this to make some bigger blobs. Technical term, right? Okay, that looks good to me. So I get the title done, and then I will have still photos. Okay, do the title. I've got this block out. And we'll take this off of the carrier sheet. And I like how they have the upper and lowercase letters all together on here. And you're going to go backwards. So, I hope I spell it right. You go along, right? It's like, how do I spell that again? And this does not actually have to be perfect, right? Because it's a little girl's writing. Let's see. I think that's the small case N. So fun. Let's see which E. Look, they give you all different E's. Do this one. And the R's. Alright, this is going to be bigger than this. And I don't like the orange. So that's a no-go. So pull these out and look through them again. I think it was all the way to here. Oh, one of these would be good. Might have to use the blue. I don't like that. I could do it in this lined paper. And this looks really cute because I love school that she wrote. All right. And that won't fit there either. We could put kindergarten like that. That might work, right? Okay. And we're going to put this, I think I'm going to do it in black because we got black, black, black. So if we have the title in black, it would be okay. I'm going to use our archival black. It's a nice deep black. Actually, we're going to use it on scrap paper first. Make sure it stamps good. And I can already see I didn't get all of them done. I don't know why those are not picking up ink. Alright, so I'm going to have to take these off of here because I don't want to stamp it and not have it come out good. But I know the spacing is good. Okay, those 4 look good. Okay, that looks really good. So the last thing here is just to mount this title and put it on the page, and then we'll be done and I'll have a close-up. But I want to say thank you for joining me here, and I didn't mention that this was not only a sketch but a challenge to use something you hoard, and I really didn't do that except for the photos that, you know, are old and I've been hoarding them, I guess. But thank you, and I hope to see you tomorrow with another layout.